Maybe.
I'm going to sit on the edge right here.
You can sit on the edge.
All right.
In the social distance.
We're live right now.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Wild West Guitars in Pasadena. We just wanted to kind of have a conversation between myself and Glenn of just kind of some of the newer things that we've had come in, and just to kind of alert everyone to. And I tell you, we've been just so impressed with Janice over at Jam Pedals in Greece. They're just making some wonderful products right now. What's some of your favorites?
My favorite right now for drive is the Rattler. I picked one up and I really like it. All of their modulation pedals are really, really nice.
The Retro Vibes.
Yeah, Retro Vibes great. The Ripley's great. The Waterfall is great for a chorus. Ripley's a really great phase shifter. But
I think their Dalai Lama Extreme 2 is probably the most sought after of all the delay pedals right now, just because of the tap tempo and how you can subdivide the delay times. Ultimately, very usable. I love this thing where the trails continue on. That can be the problem sometimes with delays, where you'll have those reverb or those trails just end suddenly when you maybe go to a different program. Very lifelike and realistic is how it kind of continues to drift with your note, so there's not an abrupt shut off. That
exactly
sometimes can happen with those type of delay pedals.
One of the cool things about that pedal too is it's got 4 extreme, what they call presets. So your trails are different and you can adjust them using, there's like a little small button right there that you can push, and when you do that, you're able to use these 2 knobs to adjust what kind of goes on there. A lot of modulation. There's a thing where it will take and randomly pick the subdivision on on your delay at the end. So yeah. It's just really fun stuff.
Yeah, a lot of functionality, a lot of usability, and we're also a big carrier of the Pettijohn Electronics. Big fan of their gold MK2, and we've got the silver MK2 on the board, the iron, as they call it, MK2. Great sounding pedals. I mean, really studio grade. The things that Nate does and his team to put these pedals together, I think in a way they're like some of the ultimate studio pedals for a lot of guys.
Yes.
Who go to them.
Super clean, and they do exactly what you would expect they do. When you pick up the gold or the iron, they when you read the description and then you plug it in and you play with it, it's like, oh, it does exactly what it says it's going to do. And you can dial them in, really fine tune them. The chime, another really good one.
The chime and the lift are great pedals. We don't have examples of those right now, but again, they make some really quality pedals. And we're really fortunate to be a JHS dealer. I've been a big fan of Josh Scott and his team out in Kansas City. I think he's probably been the one boutique builder of pedals that I've learned the most as to how to be able to use them, to be able to capture your own musical vision, how to be able to understand exactly how they're constructed and what they're based off of. So you can maybe look at examples to see exactly where they started. And I think Josh with his JHS YouTube channel is just one of the top educators. He does it in an entertaining, delightful manner. And you walk away from like watching one of his broadcasts with a much better understanding of exactly the concepts and the pedals that he's talking about, whatever specific episode. So we're very happy to be carrying the JHS pedals from Josh and his team. I'm a big fan of the Paul Gilbert. I mean, as a Les Paul guy that plays through a lot of Marshalls, I think the one thing that I've learned over time is that the mid-range, especially in a band situation with that type of setup, is really important that it's pronounced, just so you're able to cut for solos and for more aggressive rhythm parts. And I love the Paul Gilbert pedal. It definitely gives you that type of flexibility. And also that type of expandability where you can maybe cascade this into another gain pedal to get even a more complex structure of your overdrive.
Yeah. I really have liked the newer, all their fuzz pedals.
The Legend of Fuzz series,
Legend of Fuzz series, like the Bender and the Smiley are awesome.
The Supremes we sold out of right away.
Those were
hit a sweet spot.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. Really like the bender because it definitely gets that
Tone bender
Zeppelin
sound.
tone bender
Yes.
sound, and the Smiley really gets that blue fuzz face, Hendrixy fuzz face.
Yes.
I did play the Crimson too, and I couldn't stop playing. I couldn't stop playing Billy Corgan riffs because it sounds exactly.
It definitely has that early
Smashing
Pumpkin sort of vibe, and I just love what he's doing and what he's thinking about, how he's innovating, and also just kind of pointing out in his YouTube channel, Josh's the other builders that are just making amazing pedals or things that have happened in the past that might have escaped people's attention. This is just a wonderful time for pedal builders. This is the reason why Wild West Guitars wanted to expand our business in that way at the beginning of the year, because we felt that this was an opportunity to offer our customers, besides some of the greatest guitars in the world, but also some of the greatest effects where, again, they can realize their musical vision.
Yeah. And we have actually one other pedal builder that we haven't got some stuff in yet from the UK, Hudson Electronics.
We're eagerly awaiting their pedals.
Yeah, I've a couple of their pedals. I've got the Sidecar, and I also have the dual channel broadcast.
I remember you bringing it in. It sounded great too.
Yeah, really cool sounding pedals.
So we're hoping by the end of this month, early next month, to have Hudson Electronics be able to offer to our customers. They make some great pedals, and we're excited about having them on the line with the JHS and jam pedal stuff that we currently have.
The other thing we wanted to talk about is master builders.
Master builders from Fender Custom Shop, yes.
Yeah, there's quite a few, and I don't know. Some people know all of the guys, and they know them all by name. But there are definitely a few guys that really are newer that
are doing some incredible stuff.
Great guitars from me.
Oh yeah, just doing some incredible
stuff. Like this one right here, this nice white Strat. This is Vincent Van Tripe.
Yes.
One of my favorite new builders. Lovely, beautiful guitar.
That's got such a cool look. It's a kind of a cross between a Mary Kay, but with the gold anodized pickguard, it kind of brings out a different vibe to it. But beautiful sounding guitar and playing instrument. Dustin did a great job of that.
Yeah. And then over here, we've got the 60 Greg Fesler.
This is just a great vibe. Very nice light Stratocaster. Good feel to the neck. It's kind of a C-shaped, if you will, veneer. Kind of like a 63 style. Just a great look. Nice weight to this, and it just resonates.
Super punchy guitar too. The pickups on that are really. It's Andy Summers all day and then some.
Yeah, that's a good description of it.
Yeah.
And I think with some of the news that the Fender Custom Shop has made, I think a lot of their young, kind of up-and-coming master builders are being overlooked. And we're just lucky to be able to get examples of these guitars and periodically to be able to showcase them for our Wild West Guitar discriminating customers.
Cool. Does anybody have any questions, or as our question man is looking?
Well, Chuck said we need a better audio, so that's what we're gonna do next time.
Sorry about that, Chuck. It's we're trying to maintain our social distancing and wearing masks just because of the ongoing health crisis that's going on throughout California. So we apologize. We'll try to correct that on our next one.
Yeah. So far, no questions. Good looking white Strat right there.
Yeah. Of course, I'm standing here, so I'm making it look even better.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about it.
Everybody must be eating lunch right now.
Yeah.
Stuffing food.
Okay, I guess that's it for today.
Well, thanks so much for watching, and everyone stay safe out there.
Yeah, right. And then we'll do this next week.
Yeah, we'll do another one next week, so we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks.
Oh,
I thought that went out pretty good. It would have been interesting if we would have had some questions just to see who's watching and paying attention.